The hall was glowing with gold light from the chandeliers, laughter filled the air, and clinking glasses echoed through the massive ballroom. My daughter's wedding was supposed to be one of the happiest days of my life, but instead, it started with the most humiliating moment I'd experienced in years. I was helping out before the ceremony, carrying trays of appetizers, greeting guests, and making sure everything was perfect. Not because anyone had asked me to, but because I've never been the type to just sit around while there's work to be done. As I approached a group of guests with champagne, I heard it. That voice, the smug, careless tone of my brand new son-in-law. "Don't mind him," he said loudly, his arm casually pointing in my direction. "He's just a waiter." Not much else to say. Laughter followed, some awkward, some polite, but all of it aimed like a dart at me. I froze mid-step. My ears burned. My face felt hot. I wanted to believe I'd misheard him, but the way the guests were glancing at me, with that mixture of pity and superiority, told me everything I needed to know. Just a waiter. I smiled, because I've learned over the years that smiling can hide a storm. But inside, I was boiling. Here was the man marrying my only daughter, the man I had welcomed into my home, the man I had defended when my friends and family questioned his ambition. And this was how he introduced me. He didn't know my history. He didn't know my sacrifices. He didn't know that the life I'd lived could fill books that I had actually written. Yes, I worked in restaurants sometimes, but it wasn't because I had to. It was because I liked the work. I liked people. I liked staying busy. And unlike him, I didn't define my worth by job titles. But I said nothing, because sometimes the best revenge is patience. The wedding went on. He never apologized. My daughter didn't seem to notice. Or maybe she didn't want to cause a scene. I swallowed the humiliation and danced like nothing happened. But inside, I was waiting. And oh, the opportunity came faster than I expected. Just 1 week later, I got a call from a charity organization I've supported for years. They were hosting their annual televised gala, and they wanted me to be their keynote speaker. I've spent a good part of my life in humanitarian work, leading disaster relief teams, building schools overseas, raising funds for hospitals. I'd been honored before, but this was different. This would be broadcast live to the entire city. The night arrived. The gala was held in a glittering venue, packed with influential guests and cameras from every local news station. I walked the red carpet in a perfectly tailored tuxedo, stopping for photos, shaking hands. And then I saw them. My daughter and her new husband, invited as part of my family's table. He looked stunned. I smiled politely. "Enjoy the show," I said, and walked on.